Had to fix that. Alright. Ow, that is fucking loud. Alright. So I have not played this game in a long ass time. This is a childhood game of mine, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember exactly what I'm doing. A good sip of coffee there. Maybe some water. Movement left stick. Missing string. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's actually pretty bright. This game's actually pretty bright. Should be fine.
You'd like to hear a new story? Oh, very well. Where shall we begin?
Shit, hang on. I gotta link things. Fuck. We're starting prematurely. We have a premature launch here. Give me 1 second. My channel. Streams to the leads. Facebook! Ah! God damn. Zuckercuck, can you make your website any friggin' better? That'd be great. I may have to actually check my mic level too. Talk about a real premature launch here. I'm sorry, this is very unprofessional of me. Dun, 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 dun. Scratch my ear. There we go. Wait, that went to my page first, right? It did. Right on. Cool. Alright. I've got to check my fucking mic level. I'm fucking suck. Oh, even Matt G is live. Holy shit, I thought he was dead. Well, dead by YouTube standards. Testing, testing. on. There we go. That's not too loud at all. I actually think the game's louder than my mic. I might have to adjust that. Yeah, I need 1 second. Actually, no, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty loud. Never mind.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
Yeah, we're good. We are good. Alright, normal? Normal.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle.
He's gonna keep reading off everything, so I'm gonna try and do this as minimally as possible.
Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures.
Even when I did,
a high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I'm actually playing this game legit. Through and through, so... This is gonna be fucking shit.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle.
Screw it.
Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma.
I just realized I'm the only viewer on my... There we go. Gotta close that out. Close the app so we're not having any problems here. Actually, no, go back. Turn that down a little bit. There we go.
A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons. Allows the bard to fight with a dirk in one hand and a sword in the other.
You can only pick one of
these. Allows the bard to fight with a dirk in one hand and a sword in the other. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons.
We'll go with dual wield.
It had come to this at last. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that.
Also, there's gonna be bugs.
Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bond-servants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star.
So this has got the same audio bugs from the previous version of the game, which is the official PS2 version, PS2 and whatever else. So, yeah.
You've made a mistake in coming here. But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago.
When you remastered your game, did you ever think maybe
A simple man
you
he
could have
was,
fixed
with
some
a
of the
quick
problems
wit
of the
and a
previous
sharp
version?
tongue, an eye
Or
for
did
the
you just
lassive,
decide to, like,
and a talent for keeping one
everything
step
look
ahead of the
better
law,
and say,
come
fuck
to
it with the
Houghton
rest,
to
just
play
ship
his
it?
tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCrary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
The best way to get ahead in this game, summon a rat and cause trouble. Boom! This game actually has a story in it. It was in the manual, but I don't have the manual anymore. I'm sad.
A rat! A rat!
I don't even have the
You
the
drunken
actual
lout!
copy
Get
I
off
had
your
of the PS2
backsides
version.
and kill it!
I'll save you, fair damsel.
I'll save you, fair damsel. Boom, song.
Ah, what a strapping man you are, to be saving me from that wee beastie.
I happened to be wandering by when I heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but aren't you the sweet one for asking? Say, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal and a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy
Ooh.
to handle
I saw
anything
some
you'd like to
jiggle.
heave my way.
Ooh,
Then
there's
it's
some
a deal. For it's a wee rat problem I've got in my cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say?
Ooh, I know
In
you
the
could
cellar.
take me, baby.
How cliche of you,
Lucky
love.
for you, I have a
But
thing
I'll
for
forgive you this
redheads.
once.
Boom.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh, and my sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
Dick jokes. Fill this up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mobster man who invented beer. I'm sorry, I'm tone deaf. Let's have you had to have the lads sing it better for us.
Beer, 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 silly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea. Along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops.
You better be singing along. I swear to God, if I find out you did, I'd be pissed.
He must have been a sultan or a king. Once he was praises, we shall always sing. Look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer.
The drunken rat, the aching room and Trolley's pub as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and lasses at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Mops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm returning!
And to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer.
I learned this
Then
when I
a
was a
malt,
kid.
a bushel of hoops, you steal around with your stick. The kind of lubrication to make your engines tick.
50 pence a one, they will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence halfpenny and only 6 in tax.
Never mind.
1,
I did
2,
good, I remember.
3, 4, 5. Hey! And to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer.
You ready? Hey! Fuck yeah. That's a fucking banger of the ages, let me tell you. More people need to be singing this song. This camera is not panning well. Hold on 1 second. are you? You are fucking kidding me right now. This camera angle kind of sucks. Punch the air.
And then the bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious... Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how cluttered these chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Hey, it's happening. My hands will be on her. Will be all over that chest and more. The chest and the trunk. Yoink. Even the diarrhea is worth. I could have gotten more of the. Oops. My bad. I'm actually retarded. Okay. Save. Cloud script. Yeah, sure. Let's get an actual save while we're at it. Local. Yeah, sorry, I'd probably put you on the PlayStation thing. There we go. 'Cause it takes me to the menu.
Well, I can't do that. Yet.
Okay, cool. I figured it out. It's okay, I'm not completely stupid. There we go. I'm not completely a fucking brain-dead asshole. I just keep running in this shit. I'm just gonna stop moving the camera. Didn't really move the camera that much when I was a kid anyway. Rat! Quest complete!
Quest complete!
All hail the bard, rat killer, and
Easiest
rodent
quest
bane, who has bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows. Or has he?
Ah! Ah!
There I go, wreathed in flames.
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up the stairs towards the safety of the tavern.
But first, I gotta save. No, wait! No, thank you for asking. No. Boom. This isn't so bad. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. This is absolutely fine. The narrator's supposed to say something else. I don't know why he's not saying anything. I'm gonna die. I better go. Hi guys. Hi guys. Yuck it up,
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
definitely well done. I stood around.
Not well done. More like medium rare.
Now we'll have another go at him with this.
You better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next!
Yeah, sure. Threaten the person you're trying to get laid by. That works. Oh yeah. Once you get a better weapon, you sell your previous weapon. This pub is whale. Is one thing you can be sure of. It's Charlie beer they sell.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right now. I'm here to help you with your rat problem. Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that hairy beastie, Try playing this tune on that lute of yours.
Yes,
Go on,
you're-
clear off out of it.
Loot.
I've no use for you.
Sell.
I'm not offering to go
Sells.
with you, laddie. I'm offering you a bit of song and magic that'll bring you back in one piece.
Great. So now the rat gets dinner and a show. If it's so bloody powerful, use it yourself and save me the trouble.
Would that I could, but I'm not a man of action like yourself. So do yourself a favour and take a little charity when it's offered, my boy.
Yeah, there's not a lot of music
Done.
to this game.
Show me what you got.
Most of the music you hear is going to be sung.
Before you head down there and face that huge
I
rat.
think I'm going to regret this. But I'll humour you, old man.
Good
I
job,
need to
lad.
learn everything.
You already know how to attack, but let's talk about defending yourself.
Press the defend button.
What are you on about? You're completely insane, aren't you? You know, I ran into this other guy once. He kept talking about mice I couldn't see.
I know that's a reference to something, so...
Now I'm blocking pretend blows.
Never mind, I know.
I
it's
hope you
reference to-
appreciate what I'm going through here
Sorry,
and reward
drugs
me
are bad,
sufficiently.
okay?
That was great, boyo. You'll notice that instead of holding down the button, you'll have to time your
Don't listen.
defense to the enemy's attack.
Of
Don't,
course I have to time
Ignore
it.
what
How
you
else
hear
am I
over
going to
the mic.
block anything?
Don't pay
laddie.
any attention to good old Uncle
Let's
Sammy.
teach you how to play that lute of yours and make some magic.
What? Does my name not mean anything to you? The Bard? Did you not see me summon
That's
that rat
literally
a few
just his
moments
name.
ago?
Press the summon menu button.
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
No, he ain't. And quite frankly, I'm trying to ignore you as
You'll
well.
see several choices.
Yeah.
These are the different types of beasties you'll eventually be able to summon. For now, let's summon that spider I taught you about.
I want to knee you in the fucking nuts. Can I go
That
now?
was useful, at least.
I regret this. already.
Finally.
This part is important, so listen up, laddie. The creatures that you summon aren't under your complete control, but they will try to do what you wish to the best of their ability. Try to give them orders using the command buttons. For example, press the aggressive button to make your little friend there become more aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I'm not sure what
Attack!
Oh, okay. Directional buttons like
Ah, you're getting the hang of
I
things
actually
now, aren't you,
thought
lad?
he was going to
You
zap
can
him, and I didn't
experiment with
actually
different
remember
uses of the
something for a
command
second.
buttons to develop your own strategies. Now, at times, you may want to get rid of a creature you've summoned. Simply go back into the same menu you've summoned him from and select him again. That's the way to get rid of an unwanted creature.
Yep, okay.
Great. Does that trick work on you as well?
Good luck against the rat, my boy.
And if I remember correctly, we have to wait for him to shamble off like this. Oh, okay, thank fuck.
In the future, I'm going to have to learn how to dodge these mysterious old man types.
Yep. Oh wait, shit! I'm an idiot! I'm dumb! Summon. Please tell me it goes away this time. Go, zappy zap.
Charge! Charge!
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's literally an instant.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who's bravely made the
How
cellars...
about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
Yeah, I'm like still steaming. Fucking dragon rat. I'm so annoyed, I'm gonna punch a barrel. Yeah, this is pretty fucking funny and fun, and I love this game so much, and I probably should have summoned that creature.
Run away again, did ya? Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
Oof, okay, you
Oh
know
no,
what?
the rat is the gutless one. For I spilt his about your cellar. I'd be only too happy to haul them up here for you to see. In fact, it might actually improve the ambience of this place.
No need. The stench you bring with you will be proof enough. Well, maybe there's more to you than meets the eye.
Save it for the half-wits. What you can do for me is best done in silence. You knew what was down there. You and all the rest of your tartan-clad trash. So how about less chatter and more chow? And be quick about it.
Right away. I enjoy a man with a quick tongue. I'll see you get the finest room in the inn. It's the one right next to mine.
So the bard headed up to his room to avail himself of the pleasures that the inn had to offer.
Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I got laid. Or the bard got laid. I can only wish. Was a spider involved in the act in some way?
That was quite a night. I'm afraid you almost made me late opening the bar this morning. Oh, that strange friend of yours is waiting for you outside. I had to chase him away. He was unnerving some of my regulars.
God
See you
damn.
later, love.
I slew 2 fiery beasts yesterday. Woo! Oh yeah, yeah boy. Oh yeah, I can
You killed it. You killed it. The fire-breathing rat in the cellar was the best practical joke we had. Now what are we supposed to do to entertain ourselves?
Actually have a better sense of humor.
Very impressive, young man. I wish I had the guts to stand up to the wife the way you stood up to that rat. But of course, she's a bit more vicious.
I don't want to know. Don't. Fine. Yes, I only have 1 slot right now. I don't remember how you get multiples. I should know more about this game. I do. Come on, I can buy a drink. I know I can. You're shitting me, right? Oh, you are something. You really were only good for a lay.
What did I tell you, lad?
Oh, that sounded
You
horrible.
hooked him and cooked him.
Thanks to that song you gave me.
You're welcome, boyo. And should you be looking for another one like it, find the trow in the fairy haunt woods. But keep your wits about you. They're devilish clever, the trow.
Yep.
With magic by the pound, and not a single scrap of honesty.
That's racist.
Do I look like a village idiot to you? I've had more than my fill of barbarian hordes, evil wizards, cities locked in eternal winter, and any other type of adventure you care to throw my way. There's too much danger and not enough profit to go around.
Come now, boyo. What's a little danger when compared to power? Didn't that little trick I showed you help you get in good with the Widow McCrary? If it's a skin you're worried about,
Widow, I forgot about that.
a wee trinket here that'll keep you safe from harm. This amulet was made by a powerful sorceress. It can summon her spirit to heal your wounds in battle. You'll need adder stones to provide the necessary mystical power. If you like, you can even use multiple stones for even greater effect. Dear laddie.
Not
Try
recommended
it
to
out.
do. It's not recommended that you do in the first fucking bits of the game. Do not use multiple adder stones. You will fucking regret it when you don't have any left for healing, because that's what this is. It's healing.
She's very beautiful. But, I've found that mysterious strangers offering gifts usually lead to trouble. You wouldn't want anything from me, would you? Have any ulterior motives, by any chance?
You wound me, laddie.
That remains to be seen. Out with it, man. What do you want from me?
You got it all wrong. Look, my boy. Oh, okay. I do want something from you.
I thought so. What is it you want? Something dangerous, no doubt.
No, nothing like that. You see,
Currently, it actually
I belong
rewards
to
to
an
be
ancient
snarky as
order.
fuck in the early game.
We've traveled the land for years now, seeking men such as yourself to...
Aha! I knew it was something like
Gotcha,
that.
bitch.
I'm not joining anything. But I will take your advice and find this trowel. Oh, and I'll have that amulet as well if you're still offering it.
Of course, lad, of course. Here you go, and don't forget. The trow is in the Fairy Haunt Woods. Goes by the name of Benefit.
Yeah, see, the different responses you give not only lead to you having like different outcomes at certain points, it's more that it also gives you a different perspective about this story. Like if you had picked the fucking nice option, he'd have taken advantage of you and he'd just let you roll with it. He'd pull the wool over your eyes. But if you get snarky with him, he tells you for as it is. And some of them do. And sometimes it rewards you in better ways than you think. Which you'll find out later on. Because I might purposely fuck it up for the sake of showing what that actually looks like. When you actually... Because it does determine how the story plays out later on. In the funny ways. Also... Gotta bump into people. He's not responding. Hang on. Yep, you motherfucker. Okay, fine. Hang on. You gotta find people to bump into. We're gonna be bumping into everyone along the way. I need this real quick. Don't question what I'm doing. Just understand. I know what I'm doing. I'll save again. I don't trust this game sometimes. This game is very buggy. It can crash. It can have audio bugs. It can do some weird fucking things. So I'm going to be sure to save often. Oh, we need this. This is what I was looking for.
Well now, you're a spry little thing. I could do with a friend. Care to throw in with me?
Yep. Boom! Got a dog. And this dog actually plays importance later on in the story, too. Goddamn fucking chicken. Oh, and I do need a bow. I know I said I wasn't going to be doing much,
Sorry. Pardon me.
Dexterity. Pardon me. He didn't say it, I was supposed to.
Sorry!
I think even the water bugs out at certain points too. I think it's the water that bugs the audio too. So we're gonna try our best not to walk in water as much.
Watch out for Sheriff Rocky. He's a dog without shame.
That's important later on.
Pardon me.
Sorry!
Sorry.
Oh, we do have to enter these houses too. Are you the screaming one? Yep. Okay, cool. Ooh. Ah, that's why she's screaming. Okay. Wanted the bard. Why am I wanted? That's a good question to know. Because it's not telling me why. I have the poster, but it just put it in my coin pouch. Why is a poster worth more than a person's diary? I thought the person's diary would be at least worth 20. You get the latest fucking scoop on the old Widow McCreary. I'm glad this isn't a Bethesda game.
Be careful, young sir. There is a ferocious bugbear on the loose. Grrr! I'd best leave be if I were you. I mean, you'd best leave if you were you. Oh, you know what I mean. You should leave Houghton and ne'er come back.
Don't worry, old man. If I was you, then there'd be 2 rambling idiots in this brock. Wait, if I were you, there'd only be one rambling idiot in this. No, wait, if I were... No, oh, all right, never mind. Either way, I'm not planning on moving in here. I'll be gone soon enough.
Stop punching! Oh! You slap Habby fucking shit. Habby? It's Habby. Habby? Slap Habby. Stab Habby. Ooh. That's bad. Did I hit it? There's eventually also someone who comes and gets pissy about all the barrels are smashing. What are you... There we go. Oh, it's him. There we go. Are you it, or are you gonna bitch at me about...
What are you doing? Stop that right now. Why are you breaking my barrels?
I didn't know these belonged to anyone.
Well, they do. It took me all day to make those. I don't mind if you break them after they're sold, but don't destroy my inventory before I've sold them.
Okay, I'll lay off these. But if I see a barrel somewhere else, I will, of course, be forced to destroy it.
Fine with me. You just keep smashing barrels, and I'll start setting aside silver for you for every new barrel I sell to replace the ones you've broken. Come back here any time, and I'll make good on my promise and pay you what I owe.
I won't hold my breath, old man. But if I'm back in the area, I'll come look you up.
So yeah, and then you got that. So now you get paid for smashing barrels. Which is, I think, like 1 silver per barrel. I'm not sure. But, yep. So now you get paid for smashing barrels and fucking chicken. Fucking chicken. Fucking bastard. Ugh. There is a reason I'm doing this, I swear. I'm really not. I'm not a cruel person. I promise. You're supposed to say something. I am a fucking monster. Oh, here we go. There we go. There's the other person.
Sorry. Oh, hold on a bit. Sorry. You've been bumping into folks all over the village. Enough is enough. I think you owe me an apology.
You literally get within their fucking 5 fucking meter radius and they start saying sorry. It's not really.
All I'll owe you is a face full of knuckles, if you take that tone with me again.
You will become very familiar with this tone, you aimless oaf, for I demand an apology, and I will get one.
Yeah. And he'll keep harassing you until you give him an apology, which I will not be giving jack fucking shit. You can kiss my ass. I wonder if this affects the story in any way that I've yet to have seen before. I'm sorry, I can't English, for fuck.
What do you want? If you're a thief, you'll get nothing from me, for I've only these old bones and a heavy heart.
Sorry, Grandad. I didn't expect to find you here, or frighten you when I did. I'm only looking out for a bit of silver to line my pockets.
Of course you are, young sir, and I happen to know how you might find some. For it's a cruel bugbear that's been keeping the farmers from observing their rituals. And us farmers have to perform our rituals at the Houghton Cairn. Without 'em, the crops won't grow and the weans go hungry.
I know what it means to be hungry, and worse it is for a child. So, a fair price for a fair piece of work, and it's a bargain.
Ah, bless you, my boy. I knew you for a game lad the moment I saw you. As for the bugbear, you'll find him in the cairn. When you're done with him, come back here and we'll pay you what we can.
Leave.
There you are. Remember me? I'm the patient villager you owe an apology to.
Oh, yes, you know, I am sorry. Sorry I didn't pummel you earlier.
Yeah, you could keep telling him off until he just gets very pissy. And I smack the chicken. Why is nobody bitching at me about killing chickens? Ooh. This is why I'm doing that. early game grind. What can I say? Also, I won't be doing the hunting area as much because that actually does fuck up the game. And if they haven't fixed the audio bug, I doubt they fixed that one.
Sorry.
I'm gonna keep bumping into people too.
Sorry. Pardon me.
I'm a fucking monster. Oh, Kirk. Kirk of Houghton. I believe if you pray, like you...
Welcome to the Kirk of...
Here you are.
Blessings upon you.
Oh yeah, you also get healing for that too. I don't know what else he does as well, but you get that.
What? Watch out for Sheriff Rocky.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
Void Sparrows. He does not have anything. No, dog! Not in the water, please! You'll bug the audio! Bugbear cairn. So, I wonder... if I set the rat to aggressive, maybe he'll set off the trap.
Charge!
Instead of me.
Attack! Back off. Stay where you are. Come to me. Attack!
So yes, there are traps. And not... That's what I'm looking for. I think I can block them too. Yeah! Also, traps like those. Pretty sure. We're gonna save. Because you can't actually die in this. Why am I actually mentioning you can die in this? You'll see in a second. Oh, there we go. That's that trap I was talking about. Aye, please take that thing off. Thank you. Bull sacrifices. Oh, you shit basket! No! Ah, fucking shit, bitch! Why did I do that? I'm so used to... Bye! Oh, I gotta get out of my head of... I guess it helps a little bit. I think that's swiftness she just put on me. I don't remember. Oh, no. I'm getting very fucking sick of you. Fires. Or so I thought. Don't attack. Another thing I don't like, it automatically locks on to an aggressive target. Also, you're useless.
of room.
You killed my... What? I seriously want to know how a man can do this. Oh, did I spoil that? I did, didn't I? Oh well, it's okay. We'll get through it together. That ball moves. They both should be. Well, I do need healing first before I do anything. I haven't triggered the fight yet. This is the boss room. Alright, so I gotta stay out of these circles, stay... Oh, that's right, walk up to the chest and jumps, yeah. And he murders my spider immediately. Peak of video game combat. Traps. Ow. Oh yeah, freezes time, actually. There's no technique to this other than that. So I said, the peak of video game comp, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Are you bugged? This guy's not fun. Oh, it hit me. What the fuck? Oh yeah, all characters have to get in position.
Please don't kill me, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Oh, I'm bleeding. I think you broke my arm. Ah, is that a tooth? I just spit out a tooth. Oh, not another tooth. Oh, look at me. Look at me. No, don't look at me. Oh, hell. Do what you want. I don't care. Go ahead and look. I'm not a bugbear. I'm just a dirty old bastard running around in a smelly old rug with a bucket for a head. Go ahead. Take all my silver. I don't need it anyway. I was saving it all up for a date with the widow McClary until she found out I'm still living with me mother. Now she won't even speak to me. You know what else? I'm 42 and still a virgin. Oh. How pathetic is that? Ah, just kill me, please. Just get it over with.
You're just pathetic.
Hey man, I could have a...
Thank goodness the heroic bard was present to stop that horrible bugbear from looting the tomb of all its precious treasures.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God.
Oh, just leave me alone. Just take the silver and go.
I will. Thank God I stopped that monstrous bugbear. He could have pilfered the treasure of ancestors. Just saying. Oh, there it is. Here I was thinking I took the easiest route in the whole, or the hardest route in the whole fucking thing. Yeah, there's some treasure, so. Oh, good quest. The hero of Houghton. Oh, hi.
So, we meet again. I'm thinking you still owe me an apology.
You know, it's going to be hard to beg for an apology without a bleeding tongue.
There's a shop somewhere I need to buy. I feel no shame in what I did. I never will. Buddy, I did it! I slew the bugbear.
A blessing on your head and all your tasks, young fella. We should have figured it was old Vintners pulling that stunt. We passed the hat and collected all the silver we could. Here's some pieces for all your troubles. Take 'em and be well.
Since I looted the fucking cairn, goddamn. Such a dick. Such an asshole. I'm going to go to the shop real quick before we go out in the fucking fairy haunt wood. She'll get mad at me about barrels and fucking bumping into them, but they never care when I tip their cows and slaughter their chickens. Steal their precious meat nuggets. Hi, Seamus.
Well now, you must be the bard that everyone's been talking about, the fellow with the spider made of lightning. It's honoured I am to have you in my shop, sir, and happy to facilitate all your arms and armament needs. Swords, bows, or armour, everything here is first rate and for sale. Terms of cash in advance, in full, all sales final, with no letters of credit, layaways, or IOUs. We do have a buyback policy. If you buy it, don't bring it back. Haha. So look over what you want, and I'll be happy to cover the finer points of any item I have in stock. But remember the golden rule: you break it, you buy it.
This man is a salesman, if I'd ever seen
Let's talk about close quarters combat.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry.
Oh, interesting.
Like to do some fancy dual weapon fighting, then you've got to have a dirk. This one comes straight from Finstown and features a fully full of ricasso and ring guard for precise blade control. A thrust through the visor or chink in the armour and I guarantee your man is going down. Now that kind of weapon doesn't come cheap, but I'd be happy to sell you this particular item for a first-rate price.
Not interested.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Not worth my time.
Then you got that.
Show me your bows.
If you ask me, there's no better place to battle a deadly foe than from a distance. The more you spend on this ranged weaponry will not only put you further from your enemy, but also further from your own tombstone.
Not interested. Show me your swords and flails.
This is where we have our close
I'm intrigued.
Like to do some fancy dual weapon fighting, then you've got to have a dirk. This one comes straight from Finstown and features a fully full of ricasso and Very good, fine sir. I'm not a fighting man, but having an extra weapon to stick in your foes can never be a bad thing, can it?
Skip it.
Oh, it's
Top
gonna
of
be
the-
quicker to stick it in those fucking
Pardon
chickens.
me.
There we go. Yeah, so every attack is 2 strikes now. So you gotta attack with the offhand too. I didn't enter this one, did I? Did I? I did not. I did now, and I stole someone else's diary. No shame. Oh, I thought you were a chicken dog. Good thing there's no friendly fire.
Hey, stranger! No time to talk now. I'm late for a date with the widow McCrary.
I know you're full of shit, bud. Let me tell you something. She's not as great as
Don't
she
go
seems
near
to be.
Sheriff Rookie's jail. It's been run over with Colonel Trow.
Good shit. I'm down for that. Take me to Houghton Forest. I don't think these be the fairly haunted routes, but I think I'm getting there. Let's have a romp through the woods.
Attack!
Die!
Yeah, at least the lightning stuns him.
Ah! Another victory for me! Ha ha!
No global out.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. Shopkeepers will offer significant...
Because those prices are pretty fucking outrageous. And they only get worse.
What's the password?
Finkel Road.
Go away! What's the password?
Houghton.
Nope, get lost. What's the password?
Open Sesame.
That's not it. What's the password?
Hoot Snog.
That's not a word.
Is to.
Is not.
Is to.
What's it mean?
It means, open up this door before I break it down and beat you to death!
Oh, I'm real scared.
I swear I'll do it! I will! Look, are you gonna let me in or aren't you?
No.
Please?
Clear off, you idiot! What's the password?
Finkel Road.
You already tried that one. Now go away. Clear off, you idiot!
What are you down at? Oh. Oh no, it's their audio that bugs everything out. You better be digging.
I don't know why I didn't get a dog sooner.
Hell yeah. When he digs up gets better over time. That's what I'm getting now. Family pictures. Oh god. That's not supposed to be funny either. The Trow are civilized to some degree.
You're a dog after me own heart.
Now all they need to do is re-release Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2.
Good boy.
Alright, now I can leave. There's a point in time in which you do come back here. Also, it's good to explore because you are always capable of missing songs. Because you can find songs that will reward you later on. Let it go. Audio to get fucked. Yeah, I can jump. Okay, so now we're in the Fairy Haunt Woods, and I'm more saving because of bugs and glitches. I'm not really saving because I'm scared at this point. Oh, you're growling at someone. Something.
Hey, this forest is a great place to hunt. It's teeming with grouse. If you haven't got a bow, you should get yourself one and try your hands at hunting.
Oh yeah, that is a good way to make gold. I'm gonna do that. In other words, he's telling you, go fucking get a bow. Which I've saved up enough gold to do so. Little bastard. I'm playing this fucking game with you. I don't know what it is that bugs the audio, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still afraid the audio will still be bugged at some point.
Oh, that had to
Sorry.
hurt.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Come again?
All items priced as marked. Note it.
I'd like to see your bows.
If you ask...
I'm intrigued.
You're looking to drop them from a distance? That's a longbow. These are the finest kiln-dried white ash bows from the weapon shops of Kirkwall, the choice of Sylvan assassins and until recently banned in 4 provinces. Poles preset to £50 and guaranteed to put a 4-ounce shaft through a 2-inch plank from 50 paces. Believe me, these babies pack a punch that your enemies will not forget, and they're definitely worth every last bit of silver that I'm asking.
My charisma didn't do shit.
Excellent choice, my friend, for the longbow is often the key.
Next.
That's weird texture. No, I'm
Look,
gonna knock you on your
I'll give you
ass.
one more chance to apologize before I knock your teeth in.
I'd love to see
Yeah,
that.
and I'll give you one last chance to get a life while you're actually still living.
If you're really gonna threaten a dude with a spider made of lightning following him around, like, that is not fucking smart. I can walk with the bow, too.
The bard, having slain the random wolf, found that it had digested not only the contents of a small treasury, but also various household goods. Wait, am I reading that correctly? This can't be right.
You'd be surprised. I find all kinds of things inside these beasties. Did I ever tell you about the time I killed this rat and out popped an entire chest?
Well, I'm just going to skip those passages in the future.
What? That's a major source of income. You cheap, good-for-nothing horses.
And so the bard continued on his journey.
Yeah, this here, this won't happen again. So, one chance to be grateful for the fact that it did, and then just kiss ass. I love that sound. That's totally not hurting my fucking ears. Oh yeah, they try to call more wolves. I got a trophy. Another one?
Ah, another victory for me. Ha ha.
So you were growling. Get him, boy. Shit! You win this time, fucko.
Attack!
Fight me, you bastard! I mean, they call more.
Take that!
That's fine, that's free wolf pelts.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Allows the bard to train his dog in the fine art of combat. The bard will counterattack in a circle after blocking, knocking down his enemies. Used with a dual-wield skill, a deadly charging attack. Used with a dual-wield skill, the bard will counterattack in a circle after blocking, knocking down his enemies. Used with a dual-wield skill.
So that way you can still attack.
Ooh, that looked painful. You. Oh, there we go. What? Jump it. Just jump it. Get in there. Just jump it. Get in. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you have to upgrade. The bow actually does more damage. It doesn't do more damage per second, so it can kiss my ass. Alright. Oh, it's cool.
Well now, who have we here, eh? You must be the fella who's been chasing all over, putting the touch on the locals with that shocking beast of yours.
You must be Baniffy. I've been sent here about a tune you might be willing to part with.
Now, it just so happens that I don't know a wee song, and if you do me a little favour, I might be willing to part with it.
All right, let's hear this favour then.
I've got a friend in the forest jail by the name of Kettle Swat. Spring him free for me and you'll get your song. You don't have to worry about any guards at the jail. They've been chased off by the Kunal Trow. I can't help you with their patrols, but you can get through the door with only a password. You'll need to say fiddle snuff to the Kunal Trow guarding the door to be let in. So, just get him out and then come back here and I'll teach you some magic. Fair enough?
Done. Just have that song for me when I get back. I'm no man's errand boy.
To show my goodwill, I've even opened up a quick way back to town for you. It's right over there.
Which he did do. And then, he left an extra wolf. And I'm using the wrong weapon. Oh yeah, so at some point I might actually have to restart the stream if something bugs out. I don't know if it'll hard crash the game or soft crash it, which means it'll just stop moving and won't go to a blue screen. So yeah.
Sorry.
Oh wait, there's supposed to be some fucking broad somewhere that I'm supposed to talk to. I don't remember. I don't think this be it, but there's some woman in her poor organ. She must be to find her poor organ, her boy. Her wee lad. There she is, Olgan's mom. Olgan's mum.
You've come looking for my boy Ogun, haven't you? Of course you have. But it's gone he is, for he's the one, the chosen one, who free the fair princess from cruel bondage. And what do ye suppose that means to a poor old woman like me? Why, everything, that's what. For he's promised to come back, my Ogun, and take me away from this awful place and give me a proper house with glass in the windows, floors of wood, and a larder so full we'll never know hunger again. So, when you see him, tell him his mother loves him.
You look like you could do with a little smaller larder. You don't look like you need really a big larder. You look like you need some fucking kale. So, that's it, I think. I don't remember the one in the... I'm pretty sure it did. It's got an axe by the door. Extra rods.
My thanks again, young man.
Okay, goodbye.
Hey, you! I won't drop this. You'd better apologize.
I suggest you drop it before I drop you. Right here, right now.
I believe at some point he actually does give up and stop, but he ain't getting that apology. If anything doesn't fucking drop it, he's gonna get what that chicken got. Or this cow. A combination of the two. Not in a necessary order. Oh, this is back to the Fairy Hunter Woods. Oh. Silly me, I forgot the quest. Did I hear a chicken? Chicken? Chicken. Two of them. More chickens. And a nugget. I do it for the nugget.
You're really not very good at this, are you? Oh well, here's your cut.
At least I haven't found a lot of barrels. I guess I destroy his first.
Beware the...
Sorry.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry.
Your fucking shit, man. I am doing something. I'm gonna replace one of the previous saves. I'm doing a lot of saving.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Oh.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Impossible!
I don't remember ever hearing him talk when you kill him. Not their attacks go through their targets. I'm not sure how I did that. Nope, don't care.
You're a dog after me own heart.
Fuck! What the hell happened? I'm surprised we haven't had at least an audio bug yet. I fucking spider to catch that arrow from me.
Ooh, that looked painful.
What's the password?
Fiddle snuff.
So, Benefit must have... Hey, who are you? You aren't supposed to be here!
Which one of you bloody heathens is Kettle Swart? Bannerfeet sent me here to set you free.
I'm Kettle Swart.
No, he's not. I'm Kettle Swart.
Like hell, I'm Kettle Swart.
To hell with them. I'm Kettle.
What's it matter which one of us is Kettle? Set us all free.
We'll never convince you which one of us are telling the truth, so just flip those switches in the order I tell you, and it will open the doors.
Yes, the sheriff has these doors rigged with some bizarre 6-switch combination lock that only he's supposed to know.
But we've been watching closely, and we know the order to flip them.
Already I've been reduced to flipping switches by order criminals. Great.
No, no, no!
No, 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 no!
No, no, no!
Pull that one!
Pull that,
pull that one!
The center guy.
No, no, no!
No, 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 no!
No, no, no!
And that guy on the fucking right is an idiot.
Pull that one!
Pull that
Pull
one!
that one!
Pull that one!
It might be that
No, not that one.
Oh, no, not that one!
It might be that
No,
one.
not that one.
Oh, I pressed it twice and twice. No.
Pull that one!
Oh, I think so. Try switch one.
Yes, yes, pull that one.
Yes, that's the one!
I think that's the
No,
one.
that isn't it.
That's the one!
That's it! Oh, no, it isn't. Try another.
No, the last one is lever 3.
See how easy that was? Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, haven't had this much fun since I was almost barbecued by a giant rat.
One good turn deserves another. I'll pay you back when next we meet.
Yeah, sure, next time, yeah.
I don't know why you did this, but I'm most thankful.
It's a long story. Maybe you'd like to have a seat while I tell you about it, in the middle of a Kunal Trow-infested jail. Let's get out of here before I regret what I've done. More than I already do.
I love how I was looking for one of them, and not one of them said one thing to me.
Stay down!
getting dark. I'm gonna have to turn the my fucking light on in a second.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
I thought my sword was gone for some odd reason.
Good boy.
Fuck up. Oh, my life. Fuck. And there's that. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing that every time I save. It's gonna keep going to the blue screen. But fuck me, do I have cash to blow. Problem is I can't get a new sword yet. Fuck my life. No. Don't want some apology for all these cows I've tipped. Oh, are you fucking me right now? What? Fucker. You ignorant bastard.
Oh, thank you. I wagered Sheriff Rocky that Kettle wouldn't be locked up for more than a day. I sent the Coonal Trow to free him, but they decided to take over the jail and claim it as their own. I thought for sure I'd lose, but now you come along and win the bet for me. Well, a deal's a deal. So, here's your song.
And then he disappears, and I've got my song. Also, I'm gonna go kill these
wolves. Take that!
Reporting for duty.
That was all my fucking whatever. That was all my energy just to do that one song to summon the heroine. And the sheriff.
Well now, fancy running into you again?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's all a big coincidence.
I see you picked up some more magic along the way. If it's even more power you'd like, then you ought to pay a visit to my brother, Bumblef, in Kirkwall.
Your brother, eh? He anything like you?
Oh, no. He's not really my brother, you see, but a member of my order.
Of course he is.
Now, lad, you've only benefited from the knowledge I've given you in the past.
That's what worries me.
Seek out Bove in Kirkwall. I'll speak no more of it. Good luck to you, laddie.
Throws me more fucking adder stones. And the location of Kirkwall. Also, I'm gonna get booted out of town until I think he's giving up now. Yep, here we are.
Well, now, you must be the daft idiot what's been chasing through Houghton with his rats and lightning spiders.
Look here, Sheriff.
Shut up! Kettle Swart's a backstabbing, thieving rogue what took me half a year to catch, and now you've up and set him free, and it's a good bet he's gone to ground in Neversdale Forest. Well, just you head out of town and get him back, and be quick about it. Go recapture the blackguard, or you'll never be welcome in Houghton again.
In other words,
Pardon me.
Now's your chance to do the last of your shopping, if you need to, before you get booted out of town permanently. Until you get that.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Done.
I could use some protection.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armor. Plenty of folks have bought the cheap stuff, but none of them have been repeat customers if you take...
Interesting.
Now you're talking leather armor. Reinforced with hammer-forged iron studding and all-weather bronze buckles cast by the sea folk of the western shores. Like all my leathers, it's fully articulated for combat. A smart man you are, and one who knows the true value of his own life. I've always said there's no reason to try and save money when it comes to armor, for you can't take it with you.
Heard it already.
I bet I missed some barrels along the way, but it's okay.
I told you to bring me kettle. Now get on.
Alright, so we're locked out of Houghton until...
Take that! Good dog. Good dog.
Welcome to Chumnick's Magical Waterway Transportation Service to the future.
Are you serious?
Not the first time I've been asked that question. Yes, you heard right. Chumnick's Magical Waterway Transportation Service will, for a modest fee, whisk you not just across the raging Chumnick River, but also transport you into the future.
How far into the future?
That depends on how long it takes to cross the river.
Oh, I get it. Nice scam, nice scam. So you're going to take me across that little stream for some ridiculous fee when I could quite easily take your boat and cross myself, right?
A wise man you are, that is for sure. But wrong you'd also be. I, of course, have taken magical precautions against such an occurrence. Any attempt by someone other than myself to use this boat, and it will sink into the river. Not until it reaches the deepest portion, of course. Only the tiniest fee is required to garner my services. 15 silver.
Seems like a fair price. I do get a bit squeamish aboard ships, though.
Ready to board?
Come again?
Ready to board? 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 Ready to board?
Come again?
Ready to board?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now keep your arms and legs inside the vessel at all times. You aren't pregnant, are you? No, of course you're not. The raging Chumnick River and surrounding Chumnick Valley contain over 1,000 types of flora and fauna. Let me point out a few. Oh, be careful as you disembark. And thank you for choosing Chumnick's Magical Waterway Transportation Service. We know that you have a choice in your waterway transportation services, and we value your patronage.
Alright. Sorry, give me 1 second. Gonna take a little bit of a 1 to 2 minute intermission here while I do something. fuck was that?
Prepare to die. I am Ogan, the Chosen One. Nothing will stop me from my quest to save the princess and drive the evil from this land. Have at you.
You gonna draw your sword there, bud? Oh.
And what have we here? Another Chosen One? Off to save the princess?
Brave talk for someone who picks on craved half-wits with more bravery than sense. I assure you that you will soon join him.
Curse you!
Daft young fool. What was he on about? Some sort of princess he was going to rescue? Chosen One. He must have been out of his mind.
The bard, of course, was overcome with sympathy for the poor, deceased young man.
Oh, yeah, totally.
By the way, your mum says hello.
With a great deal of skill, or perhaps a tremendous amount of luck, the bard disposed of the murderous trow. With a bit more luck, he might even come out the other end of the forest without an arrow coming out the other end of his head.
Always the optimist.
Oh, here's my favorite song. I just gotta wait for this one lagging trow.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many isn't you. When you think you're full of luck, in the bullets you'll get struck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Now, Ogan came young from the farm and tried to save the princess from all harm. Equipped with just a stick and a head made out of brick. His rabbit's foot failed as a charm. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In the pickle you'll be stuck. Like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Believing that he was the one. His ego weighed in, now has gone. His mom's a crazy bat. Did we mention she was fat? And she'll need a pine box for her son. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead you.
Alright, fuck off. I get used to that song, because that song's gonna play about 6 more times at some point.
Ah!
God damn it, he's healing him. There goes all my energy again.
Need my help?
Yeah, I do. Hi, Kettle.
Come and get me, you meandering moron!
Kettle, quit cowering up there like the frightened rodent that you are. Come out and fight.
Ah, your mother's a furbog and your old man's a trow.
You don't want to make me come up there.
Save your singing for the sheep, you crooning coward!
Really? Monty Python? You gonna quote Monty Python at me?
Come on,
Yeah.
you pansy!
I can hear feedback on my phone. Oh, this is fucking easy. Oh, never mind. Is this really a fucking boss fight right now? I'm fighting an unarmed man. Is he that good? My weapons that catch work. Crazy bullshit.
You're a little soft, aren't you?
No more, don't kill me! I was only kidding about your sister. I'll come with you.
Put your hands behind your back.
Now what? You won't be trying any of them perversions, will you?
I'm making sure you can't run away again. Or, if you prefer, I could just cut you off at the knees.
But you're the one who let me go. And now you're taking me back? Are you bored out of your skull or just wrong in the head?
A bit of both.
Ow! Stop hitting me!
Would you prefer I start stabbing you? Now shut your mouth and come with me.
With Kettle in tow, the bard moved on, hoping to avoid the trial and bring his prisoner back to Houghton.
I do it for the experience. Also, there's a song. Drone? I thought it was Rogue. What? Hey, bitch, where did you go? Thank you for your service. Fuck off.
I'll put a spell on you.
What are you doing? The Kunal Trow are lurking everywhere. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Untie me, and we might make a match, the pair of us.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not a fucking idiot. I wish I could put something in place of those fucking blue screens. Like a, we'll be right back, or some fucking shit. Oh, they're healing each other. Fucking Christ. Got the healer too. So yeah, the songs are the party.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
So now I have a healer.
Curses!
Oh, he's trying to heal him again.
Attack!
I'll take care of things.
Welcome to Pisky's Magical Matter May Transport Figgy to the future! Oh.
Excuse me?
I don't smell anything. Wait! You're the barf! Right, my brother told me about you. What did he say? Oh yeah, he said the barf. Hey, Kettle, what are you doing here? You know Fnarf is looking for you. Fnarf rhymes with barf. I can make up a song about you two.
Listen, I don't have time for your ramblings. Perhaps you could just take me across the river.
Taking the barf across the river, that was it? Hey, now what was the special barf deal?
Seeing as I'm in a bit of a hurry, and you're not in much condition to sail, why don't I just take that ferry across on my own?
Oh, can't do that. Too dangerous the Pisgah River is for the novice. But since you're such a nice person, I'll take you over for free. Just don't tell my brother. Shh. Keep your arms in your legs. Let's get this road on the ship.
Oh.
You know, as the captain of this ship, I can legally marry you too, if you want. Now be careful as you get out, because the dock is made out of hickory wood and it can get slick if it's wet, which makes it a very slippery hickory dock.
I'm really surprised the audio hasn't bugged yet.
Well now, what have we here? I don't know you, but Kettle, my clandestine companion, when was the last time we saw each other?
Well, now, let's see. I was on my way to Houghton and...
Oh, wait! I remember! Yes, it was when you pilfered my prized possession, my exquisite eagle charm.
It wasn't me, Fnarf. It was this beggar right here who stole it. I was bringing him back to you when he knocked me over the head, took it from me person and tied me up.
Hold on a minute. I never saw this thing before in my life. I found it in Kettle's house when I came to take him back to Houghton.
The perplexing problem is, if I were to let you go, my feared friends here would consider me a coward. You see, they might even get into their noggins the notion that they could take over this bloodthirsty band. So, we're going to bash your brains and purloin your property. Nothing personally, understand.
If there's one thing I hate, it's Colonel Trow with delusions of grandeur.
Quick, cut me loose so I can fight!
Like hell, you'll bugger off as soon as I do.
Are you daft, man? Let me loose or they'll kill us both!
As long as you go first, at least I'll have some entertainment before I die.
I was right. You are an idiot. And sure as not, they'll brain you with a club and you'll lose what little wits you got remaining.
Die!
Stay down!
I've got to go see a guy about a gelding. So, I'll suffer you to survive for now. When we assemble again, you won't find yourself as fortunate.
Despite the bard's warm and shining personality, people continue to run from him like the plague. Perhaps he would one day learn that in order to keep friends near, a man such as himself needed to keep them tied up.
If only I could find a sock big enough to put in that mouth of yours.
Though Fnarf had escaped, the bard had the unmistakable feeling that they would meet again.
Of course, that's how these things always work. If they just stayed around and took their beating like a man for the first time, they'd save me a lot of trouble.
The way he said that, though, he said that like I did untie him, and I didn't. So I wonder if they accounted for you actually untying him and not being an absolute dickhead. But if you're not a dickhead, he actually does run off and you have to find him, which is obnoxious, and I'm not doing that. Even for the sake of a fucking gag. Ah, my healer. Leave my healer alone. Going for the traditional party rules. Because I'm already the DPS, I just need a tank and a... on one of my tool characters.
You're a dog after me own heart.
Yes, there are different song characters for with different uses.
So you swine, happy to see me? Just you try running again, and it's fodder for the Finn folk you'll be.
Now, about my reward.
Reward? You're lucky I don't throw you in jail.
So, no reward then?
Out with you.
Oh, right, Ogun. I forgot.
I've got some bad news, I'm afraid. Your boy was slain. Murdered. By a trowel.
Oh, no! Tell me it isn't true! Killed? I hope you avenged my boy.
Of course. They were coming after me next, and I had to defend myself.
You avenged my Ogun. Thank you. Now please leave a mother to grieve.
Oh, I think I did that wrong. She's supposed to give you... Fuck. Hang on.
Where were we? Oh, yes, the bard.
Yeah, that's about right.
I'll put a spell on you.
If you didn't hear that, the narrator said, "Alright, where were we when I was loading?" And it said, "Alright, the bard's making an ass of himself." Oh, here we are. So, I'll be sure to make sure audio like that plays from here on out when I'm loading.
So you swine.
Yep.
Get to the good part.
Yep, we're at the good part. I think I just skipped my audio. God damn it! This game's fucking funny and I'm fucking it up. Or it could be the game, who knows.
I've got some bad... I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you, but I want you to know, the ones that killed him, I cut them down where they stood.
You avenged my Ogun. Thank you, thank you. I knew you were a good man. May your future journeys continue in good health. Here, this was a charm Ogun gave me, said it'd bring me luck. Why don't you take it?
And there's that rabbit story about. See, that's why I had to do that. I didn't do that correctly. I'm a fucking idiot.
Good dog.
Sorry.
If I find the asshole.
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off.
Fuck! Ran the trowel.
And so the bard arrived in Kirkwall, a peaceful and quiet town. The place seemed oddly familiar, and he would soon learn why.
Yeah.
Oh, my lord! I don't believe it. I truly don't believe it. Do my eyes deceive me?
One can only hope.
So much for peaceful and quiet.
Oh, my eyes speak the truth. My love has indeed returned. Although you vowed to return to my arms, time had cast doubt upon my heart. It's been so long since that magical night.
I changed my mind. I don't want to fuck this up. Because if you be nice, you tell her you don't know who she is, and you apologize, and then she treats you like you're a fucking bastard. So
Yes, a night of bewilderment, much like this moment. I've returned for you, but I was so afraid when I saw you again, my eyes would not recognize you. And yet, here you are.
Yes, the woman you professed your love to. Oh, my heart. When I awoke that morning to find you gone, I was sure something had happened to you.
Yes, milady. I went out that morning to pick you the most beautiful flowers in the land, and was abducted by a band of rogue gypsies. Only thoughts of you gave me the strength to fight and find my way back here.
Oh, my love. We'll share a lifetime of memories. Father will be so pleased. He must come round to the farm to meet him. I'm certain he'll love you as much as I.
More love than I deserve, I'm sure. Alas, I must leave you now to seek gifts to present to you and your father. You'll soon know how much my heart yearns for you, I promise.
Until we meet again, my love.
And therein lies the loophole.
The loophole meaning that there's a chance we were not meeting again. Bye. Oh, there's Bumblef.
Excuse me, do you know where I might find one Bove?
Aye, I be one Bove. And may I ask who you be?
I ask the questions round here. I've been sent to you from Houghton by one of your brothers. Do you have some music for me?
Well, someone got up on the wrong side of the haystack this morning. How do I know you to be a trustworthy soul?
I can only ask that you believe what I say is true.
Okay, here's what you do. Go down this street and you'll find the real Bove.
Your name isn't Bove?
Of course it is. Why would I lie about that?
But you said...
I'm Bove. I'm just not a Bove you want. It's not like I've cornered the market on the name Bove.
I'm not too fond of your attitude.
Good. That means I've done as intended. Now just take yourself that way and you'll find who you need. Just ask for Bove and tell him Bove sent you.
Okay, so you're a fuckhead. Alright. Hi.
Look who it is, Sean. It's the Bard.
The Bard? I don't know it. Oh, the Bard!
Do I know you two?
Do you know us? You don't remember Finstown?
Finstown, you say? Ah. Can't say I've ever been there.
Never been there? Why,
You're the hero of Finstown, Bard.
I am?
He is?
Certainly. You remember Finstown, right? Why, there's a big reward just waiting for you.
Oh, you mean Finstown. Of course, of course. Sorry, I get that hero bit a lot, you know.
You do?
Please pardon my brother. He often lacks manners. Just head over to Finstown and they're bound to give you your reward. The good people have been dying to see you again.
Of course. I'll head over there when I'm able.
Very good. We'll notify them that you're on your way. Let's be on our way, brother.
Yeah, that didn't sound too convincing. That sounded a bit odd. Not just because I know because the dash it did sound fucking odd.
Some little kid just hit me with a stick. Said he was the chosen one, he was gonna slay me. Do I look like a monster to you?
You want my honest thought on that? Oh man, I could hardly see.
Ooh, that looked painful.
And there's my tank. Also, I can kind of see. I don't need to actually see, but I don't feel like using them. Well, I don't feel like going to get them right now.
Ooh, that had to hurt. Am I good or what?
Find out their storage room. That's also like shit.
Take that!
I'm going to exhaust the world's barrel supply. All for coin. Maybe even cleavage later on. That's the theme of the game. I don't know what that is. Oh. This door seems to be locked.
Poor Connor. He should count himself lucky she isn't interested in him.
I don't know why I didn't get a dog sooner.
Hey, Bove.
Excuse me, are you Bove by any chance?
And who's asking?
I'm the man who would gladly make one less bove around here if you don't tell me what I need to know.
Now, my good man, no need for violence. You'll find you cannot know enough boves. I assure you, we're here to help.
You can help a little more by yapping a little less. Just teach me this magic and I'll be on me merry way. And your nose will remain in the middle of your face.
I must confess, I like my nose where it is. That being said, had I known you wanted magic bove, we could have saved a lot of time.
You mean there's another bove?
Of course. If only you could have been more specific. Come along, I'll take you to him.
For your sake, the third time better be the charm.
Come on, Bove. Let's hurry up. We gotta talk to Magic Bove. Fucking Christ!
I'm almost afraid to ask this. But, is your name Bove?
That's the name I go by. And what do you call yourself?
Your worst nightmare, if you don't give me what I want.
I can see that if you were in my dreams, I'd wake up in a cold sweat. Whatever I can do to keep you out of them, just ask.
Unless you wish to be in a dream state permanently, you will give me the magical tune I came here for.
If you put me in a permanent dream state, then how could I take you to the Bove who can actually help you? The magic I do is basic. Illusions, card tricks, palm readings. I'll take you to the Bove who knows the magical tunes. Come along, my friend.
You both?
Yes.
Yeah, let me see if I can put this succinctly. Give me what I want, or I'll kill you. Is that clear enough?
You've got it.
Cool.
Well, why wasn't I invited to the party?
Believe me, this is no party. I've no more patience with any of you.
Well, that's a shame. Without the four of us, I'm afraid you can't be helped.
Like I always say, the more the merrier. What's one more bove gonna hurt? Come along.
The bard and the four boves ventured forth. How quickly the rude are attracted to the rude.
I don't know about you. But I'm not sure about these fairbolgs. I mean, they aren't even human.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Dooby dooby doo 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 doo.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. Once you're inside, work yourself through the maze until you find 4 barrels. Behind those barrels is a passage that will lead you atop the bluff. There you'll meet a very good friend of ours who'll show you the way.
Why do I have the feeling that this little runaround is far from over?
Believe us, my friend, there is a method to our madness.
I'm sure there is, but no reason to take me down with you.
Oh. Chris Hansen's doing his thing again.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. The bard gains bonus coins for any treasure he finds. Gives the bard a chance to score a critical hit on his enemies, inflicting additional damage.
Probably gonna cut the stream soon because I got an invite to go to another party. I got some things I have to do anyway. I'll be sure to play this game more often. This is pretty fun.
After stumbling around in the dark, and with the help of his newfound companion, our hero found the secret passage to the top of the bluff.
Yep, all thanks to my new companion. Yeah.
I've been expecting you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is...
I must say, your future will become very bleak if you say Bove right now.
As you wish. Far be it from me to shorten my own future.
Just tell me, are you the one I seek? And I emphasize the word thee.
I am he whom you seek. For safety's sake, you may call me... well, whatever you'd like, actually.
Then I'll call you Homely, for that's an apt description.
As you wish. I'll even dance if it keeps that sword out of my belly.
I've seen enough song and dance for one day. So, Homely, why have I been summoned to this armpit of a town?
You've not been summoned, my friend. You have been chosen. Quite an honor, I might add. For only the strongest and most courageous in all the land would have been chosen by the beautiful Princess Calais.
If you tell me that I've been chosen again, I'll run you through. Now, without using the C word, explain what the hell you're on about.
Yes, well, as I was saying, you were asked to come here by the fair Princess Calais. The good Lord bless her.
Oh, why does this always happen to me? Oh, go ahead and spit it out, for God's sake.
Our fair princess is being held captive atop an ancient tower. Dark forces keep her locked away in a mystical prison. Only she...
Yeah, and only she can defeat the evil. Please, oh please, could you risk your neck to save her? Blah, blah, etc., etc., etc. I've heard it all before. Is that all you've got?
Aye, that is... well, you pretty much covered it.
Yeah, I think you've wasted enough of both of our time. Why don't you go and recruit some idealistic young orphan to do it? They're pretty gullible.
Wait, did I mention that she's as rich as she is beautiful?
Rich? How rich are we talking?
The barest portion of her wealth could buy Doonby 100 times over.
Not bad. And you said she's beautiful as well.
The fairest in all the land.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Yeah, prove it. If she's rich, then hand over some coin on her behalf. And if she's so bloody beautiful, then show her to me. If you can do neither of these things, then I'll be on my way.
Wait! I can show you the princess. Give you a chance to see her. As for payment, is this sufficient?
That should do, for now. I warn you, though, if you're playing me false, I'll take it out of your hide.
No need for that. Follow me. The princess will convince you. I'm sure of it.
With visions of coin, cleavage, and carnage jiggling in his head, the bard and his newfound friend head off to be in the presence of the mysterious Princess Calais.
Here we are, my friend.
I see no tower here. I thought you were taking me to see this princess.
Aye, and you shall speak with her. Just not in the flesh.
But eventually I do see flesh, right?
In due time, my impatient friend. In due time. You remember my brothers?
Yes, but I'm so bad with names.
Bumblef!
Now I remember. Can we get on with this? If I don't see this princess soon, believe me, Boves will roll.
As you wish. As I mentioned to you before, Princess Calais is in an impenetrable tower.
I don't remember you mentioning the word impenetrable.
I didn't? Well, that's because it's only impenetrable to the likes of us. A strapping fella such as yourself should have no problem.
Nice try. Go on.
The only way we can communicate with our beloved princess is by summoning an image of her. We have this ritual
Enough words. Let's see some action, some action.
Very well. Are we ready, my friends?
If this were a stage, I'd boo you off.
Now, Bove. The bell! Bove, now, or we'll lose her! Ring it, now! Ding!
Was that her? She looked familiar.
Where's the bell?
Was that Princess Calico?
Calais. Bove, the bell.
I don't exactly have it.
She's the one who appears when I use this pendant.
Who does exactly have it?
Farmer Finn.
So she's the princess. And she's rich, you say?
Gambling again?
I'm sorry. I'm weak when it comes to temptation.
Join the club. Who needs the stinking bell? Can't I just go and rescue her? I could leave right now. Do you have a fast horse?
I'm afraid a rescue is impossible without information which only the princess can provide.
Well, I can summon her right now. She comes when I use this pendant.
Aye, let me see that. It is as I thought. Where did you get this?
From the guy that sent me to you.
This pendant contains a portion of her magical essence. A little bit of her spirit, if you will. It'll invoke her power, but does not allow for communication.
All right. So point me in the direction of this farmer. If I can't buy it back, I can find a way to con it out of him.
I obviously can't trust Bove to go get it. But you must hurry. Time is an issue. Get that bell and bring it back here as soon as you can.
Then I can go get the princess, right? No more run around?
Aye. And she'll repay you many times over.
And in many ways, I hope. I'll be back before you know it.
Our smitten bard was on his way to see the farmer, with luck at his side and images in his head of the princess doing things I dare not mention.
I think I'm gonna call it here. Let's see. And I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, that was this has been awesome. Now I just need to be motivated enough to use my channel for actually streaming. Oh, well, everybody have a good night, enjoy a pleasant dinner, and have a better future. Take care. And this is where I end